Oh shit. Oh, I got you.
Oh, thank you, though.
Yeah.
You probably saw my ashy ass hands and remembered. Is that what happened, bro?
A little bit, you know. I was like, wait. I remember you told me about it.
What up, y'all? This is the 28 podcast. Today we're tuned in with my homie Jason. Jason, you want to let them know where they can find you on Instagram, bro? Or do you not want them to know?
At no, I'm trying to get myself out there. You feel me? At JJLOKO, and that's it basically. But Loco with a K, not no C.
That's JJLOKO with a K. Jason, when you hit me up this morning, bro, you said you wanted to do the podcast.
Yeah.
And this is actually an anticipated podcast because you're one of the first people that I had thought about bringing on the podcast when the idea had come up. And for whatever reason, it hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
But when you did hit me up, bro, you said that you're ready to stop hiding and to come out of your shell.
Get out of my shell. Cause yeah, it was just something I thought about. I'm like, you know, I'm really like hiding myself and not really putting, like, getting myself out there. I'm just keeping everything to myself and not really showing who I truly am. You feel me?
Sure.
And yeah, so I was like, you know what, fuck it. I need to get out of my comfort zone and do something that I'm not really like used to, and that's be in front of a camera and talk about what I think, you know.
Yeah, bro. And so what you do, like the content that you do put out, bro, is related to your stickers and you make beats also, but you don't really show that as much.
Yeah.
But bro, people don't know how fire producer you are and shit.
I appreciate it.
And I kind of want to talk just a little bit background how you and I met. You know, we were in the studio with Jordan and J Wave Montclair, and you had pulled up, and the vibes are cool, and we had went out to smoke, bro. And you and I at the same time, you know, we're all realizing like, damn, all of us really doing this shit right now. You know, we linked up producers, rappers who about to, you know, make some songs and shit. And you and I both said it at the same time, like we be looking at our lives like it's a movie, bro.
Yeah.
And
everything was just like coming together, and I was like, whoa, you know.
like this part of the movie.
Yeah, literally.
You know?
It's just the beginning, though.
Yeah, for sure. And so one thing that me and Lando wanted to talk to you about, bro.
Yeah.
Is another. It's also, I remember you mentioning it when we first met, bro.
Yeah.
But we wanted to talk about like, how did your family take it and all that when you started working on your music and stuff? Because we were talking about how that's a little bit difficult, right, bro?
Yeah. So it's really just my mom that I really have, and hers, like, so I started making beats. Well, I started off doing art, doing graffiti, and I would just go out and just do all that and stuff. But my mom, I would get in trouble a lot, and so my mom didn't really like that. So I started taking that. I don't know what the motive was in me, but I just started making beats because I had a friend of mine named his name's Fredo. Shout out Fredo. He told me about. He knew that I DJ'd, and so he told me about making beats, and he's like, "Have you ever thought about making your own beats, like your own music?" And I was just like, you know. I've never thought of it. So from there, at the time, I was working at Populi. I would just save up as much as I can to buy myself a laptop and FL to get me started. I didn't have anything, and so I would just constantly, just every night, just after school or after work, just be making beats till like 1 in the morning or whatever. And my mom saw that as like I don't know. She was so against it because she's at the time my priorities were school and work, but like I don't know. My dream of becoming a producer wasn't there. Like it was slowly building up, and I started realizing that that it was just something that I just really loved, and so I put more time into it, and so because of that. My mom, she really she really didn't see that going anywhere. She really saw as like, well, how are you making money? How are you gonna live off of this? And all this basic shit parents would say to down you down. But I feel like that's just that's a whole nother conversation. But yeah, it was just hard. It's just difficult because you're here constantly working on something you truly believe yourself in, like you truly believe in, for yourself and just for the vision in general,
Yeah.
And so, damn, I lost myself. Well, yeah, just in general, my mom she just saw nothing going for it. Like, she saw me going nowhere with it. And so, yeah, it's just hard. And since it's just her, it's like it's like the only person I look up to, and she's putting me down type of shit,
Yeah.
on the thing that I truly love. So it sucks, but, we're our own support,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we were talking, bro, about how, like, the reasons why people do what we do,
Yeah.
And I mean, I do what I do because I love to do it,
Yeah.
And I know that you do what you do because you also love to do
Yeah.
it. So, like, what other reasons do people do things?
To gain power, control over people. Cause like we truly don't know what people's true intentions are towards a lot of things, Some can be using others for their own benefit, or some could just be really genuine and actually like help out others because it's just in them type of shit. Yeah, I don't know. That was just a topic I really wanted to talk about because just recently I lost a lot of friends, and even the ones that I thought I would stick with forever, and so it sucks. But I'm realizing that I shouldn't be crying over that shit. Like, I shouldn't be putting myself down because I lost people that I grew up with. Because at the end of the day, I realized that people come and go, and it all happens for a reason. And so I just looked really into it, and I thought, this relationship with people wasn't really going anywhere because they weren't respecting my boundaries, my values, or just didn't respect me as an individual in general. And so that just made me think like why do people? Oh, okay. So basically, people do things because how am I trying to say this? There's people who respect what you think and what you do, and there's others who don't, and they'll just keep talking down on it because they think it's a dumb idea, or that like people put a title on you type of shit, and so they don't really know what you're doing, and so they constantly are making these scenarios and making these things up in their head, but in reality they really like don't know shit of what you're doing type of thing. And so that makes me think like why I don't know, it's just why you making all this, you're using up your time to think about me while you can be doing, I don't know, whatever the fuck you want. Like, I'm doing me. Like, I don't know, more of the story, man. People are just gonna say shit. People are gonna fucking think what they think. And unless you know, but I don't know. Right now it's just, I'm just speaking. I don't really have things like planned out. But I don't know, that's me. I just speak my mind. Whatever comes up right now, it just comes up.
So,
Yeah.
bro, this I was wondering because also we gotta mention about the graphic design and
Oh,
and the
yeah.
stickers, you know. And you started your brand, right, bro?
Yes, sir.
So what do you call it, bro?
I don't really have a name for it. I guess it's just I'm just sticking to my name, the JJLOKO.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know.
It's the smiley face with the eyes. They're all hypnotized, bro.
Yes, sir.
So like, I was wondering, like, what's the meaning behind that, bro?
Oh, I'm glad you asked, cause not many. I mean, cause me personally, when I express myself and tell people ideas and what I think, like, they don't think it's real. It's just they think like everything's an illusion. That everything that I think is not how the world would go, and so every time I try to express myself, I'm always seen crazy. But you know, I know I'm not. Well, maybe I am, but that's good because every genius was crazy or seen as crazy. You feel me?
Exactly.
So it's like, alright, you know what? Keep thinking I'm crazy. I'm gonna just keep on, shitting on you type of shit.
So, bro, my
Yeah.
interpretation when I see the smiley face, what I imagine is what you're trying to say is like the average person is like the smiley face. Like they got the face on they got the look on their face like they're smiling, but in their eyes they're like hypnotized. Like they don't really know what's going on like in the world or
Whoa.
like what they're doing or like motherfuckers be doing things like out of habit or because they were programmed that way or
Yeah,
like you know what I'm
yeah.
saying. So when motherfuckers have this like sense of reality of how things are supposed to be, how society's supposed to work, and then you give them like some kind of idea that's like out of their reach or they couldn't envision themselves doing it or some shit like that, that's when people start putting you down, right, bro?
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like that's like that's pretty much what I got from it. Like me and Rico would call them these people bots, like you know what I'm
like
saying?
CPUs, right?
Type shit. Like it's like people that like for example, I ain't gonna get into that, bro, but like some people just be doing like random things like
out of like they're just unconscious of it, you know.
yeah,
just,
I feel like people don't really. It's like I say, bro. Or well, no, it's not like it's different. But what I'm trying to say is like some people don't even know what they love to do, like what their passions are, you know.
yeah, they don't
And
really. Yeah.
So like that's why like you can also like not understand someone else's visions because you're not like as creative or
Yeah.
you know, like you have to dive in deeper into like the meaning of life, bro. Like I feel like some people are just really comfortable doing
what they're doing and,
you know, the hypnosis, like what I think, bro, of your smiley face. That's what I be thinking when I see that, bro.
I agree with you with that, cause like I don't know. I feel like people are just doing things to see. People are doing things that others are doing, and so cause they see it's like a thing or whatever, they go ahead and do it. But I don't know. I feel like most of the people don't really like tune into themselves and actually like experience what they like or what they truly view the world or in general. You know, life in general. People, I don't know. Yeah, I just that's what I think. I really, well, with the people that I've like met, they just I don't know. They just don't think outside the box.
Yeah.
But I love that you mentioned that because I didn't really have a meaning to it. I mean, I did a little bit, but it was just whatever you thought of it. You know,
For sure.
whatever it says to you, that's what it means to you. You know.
Yeah, it's art.
Yeah. Yeah, literally. I have a lot of shit coming out, but I'm just waiting. But patience is key. You know, trust the process.
So, bro, what kind of books do you be reading?
A lot of like I'm a freak for psychology. And that's what makes me like question a lot of things. I'm always curious about everything, not just, especially humans though, because we sometimes don't even know ourselves.
Yeah.
Even though we like, if we might have a sense, but in reality it's just not, because we're always evolving. But yeah, I read a lot of psychology books, self-help. But But I don't know. I'm starting to realize that self-help books are kind of repetitive, and then I'm starting to realize that it's an easy way to make money, and that's what this world is run by, just fucking greed. And so they see that you can just bullshit a self-help book and be like, oh, look at life like this or whatever, simple shit like that, and make millions off of it, you know. So I don't know, I'm trying to lay off on that, the self-help books, get more into psychology and philosophies. That shit, I nut for that shit, man. It's just crazy.
It's more about like things that like, you know, make you think more. Think about life, bro.
Literally.
Like everything.
The brain, why we react to things, everything, bro. Just I'm very detailed about it.
Do you care to talk about do you care to talk about mushrooms, bro? We don't have to if you don't want to, but
yeah, I love mushrooms. I've only taken it twice. I've only taken it twice, but that experience was just so fucking. It just made me love the world for not what it is, but for what we have. Like, I don't know if you can see the fucking lake, but look at this. People are so stuck into their devices and not really enjoying what's for free and outside, you know. Yeah, mushrooms really helped me like discover that. I mean, I've already loved Earth for what it is and life, but because I've tried acid, and then from there, that's why I was like, oh shit, you know, I became woke. I'm not a fucking sheep anymore. But yeah, I love mushrooms. Have you tried mushrooms before?
I have tried them, like very small amounts.
Yeah.
Twice.
Microdose?
Yeah, microdoses.
Yeah.
I've done 2 microdoses. The first one, it was kind of just like it was like basically like a kiddie slide or something. like, you know, it was nothing intense at all, but kind of giving me like that feeling like, okay, mushrooms is like something different. Like,
yeah.
Like I felt the high different, and then my emotions like
you feel it.
You really
right?
feel your emotions.
Dude,
like pretty heavy.
It's beautiful.
And that was really cool. And then the second time, bro, I started to peep that everybody's got like their own frequency, and it's like a certain like aura around them, bro.
Yeah.
Like I did it with my homies in New Jersey, bro, and it was David and John, and Rico was also there. Rico's point of doing the shrooms was he was trying to get himself like in a certain zone.
Yep.
And like, you know, really think of him, like do like inner work, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the other guys were kind of more like to have fun. And when I was with them, bro, if I was having this experience, like it was like I turned on some funny ass show or something, bro. They were just being funny as fuck. And like I just couldn't stop laughing, bro. And I would go into the room where Rico was at, and Rico's vibe was super chill. Like the lights are low, he's really zoned out. And like I could tell, like, yo, this is like some other shit, like different kind of energy, bro. And it just felt really powerful, bro. And you know, at that moment, I realized, like, you know, like everybody's got like their own little world, you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And but like when I was on shrooms, it was like I could see like these people just really love fucking around and having a funny ass time, you know. And then these people like real focused and like, you know, real, you know. And so it was cool.
How'd you feel when you first, like, when you were in that room with people just having fun, and then when you walked into, his name was Rico?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's just some fucking on another dimension.
It was like I changed the channel on the TV, bro.
Yeah.
It was funny as hell. It was like one room was literally 1.5 and the other room was another one, bro. Because we were playing chess, bro. Me and the guys were playing chess, and it felt it hitting me. And like I felt like I was super drunk, bro. And we were playing chess, and I knocked over the whole chessboard.
Checkmate.
You know, so like that's that goofy ass shit going on in that room.
Yeah.
And then I walk into Rico's room, and he's just super chill.
It was
And then when I went upstairs, I was all by myself, bro. And I had this feeling like something was trying to drag me down, bro. Like I felt like something like not good, bro.
Yeah.
And I started having negative thoughts. And then I was like, I gotta get out of this room, you know? And so I went back with the guys and everything was cool. And then Rico told me the next day, he's like, yo, there's a dark figure walking up and down these stairs all night.
What the fuck? So you weren't the only one that like felt that energy, right? Damn. Fuck that. Wait, do you think if it was actually like something was going on, or like it was just you guys tripping?
I mean, if we both saw it, it was probably something actually there. It might just not be like something malevolent, you know, like trying to start shit with people. Like, it might still be something that was there.
Yeah.
Or like, who knows, you know?
That's creepy as fuck, though.
No, when Rico said that the next day, I was like, yo, that means I was feeling some kind of presence in that room, and that's why I was having, like, something was really sucking my, like, energy out of me, you know? Like,
that shit never lies, bro. That shit never lies. I remember one time, I was so paranoid, because I was, at the time, I was, like, really into, like, the devil and all that shit. Well, I wasn't really into it. I was just like learning about it.
Yeah.
And there was one time I was super high and I was just listening to Kanye, and it just felt like he was just listening to me. Well, not listening to me, talking to me in a way. And I felt like it was the devil just trying to like communicate with me in a way. But maybe I was just hallucinating. Yeah.